What's good, YouTube? My name is Paz, and since the last time we've done a tip for every single hunter, I have learned quite a lot from climbing high on the leaderboard in the SUPERVIVE beta, on top of winning tons of scrims alongside TLD. So using all of this newly found knowledge and all these new connections I've gotten, I have rounded up some of the best players on every single hunter to bring you one general tip for every single hunter. The main tip I have for Brall, sponsored by Lemur, is to make sure that you aren't taking fights too early in the game as the character. Brall is a hunter that needs his abilities before he is real. Once you get his ultimate, use it to box wisps to not only confirm kills, but also immediately get put in an empowered state where you can take over fights and decimate teams.
Yo guys, Lemur here, previously rank 1 legend and 2-time tournament winner on Celeste. Celeste is my favorite character in the game and the best character in the game. So my tip for Celeste is going to be to help you land your ultimate more often. Celeste ultimate is probably one of the most missed ultimates in the entire game because it's very telegraphed and easy to see, but my tip is going to help you be less telegraphed and harder to see. So first off, a lot of Celeste players will already know you can hold your dash and then use your ice block and continue holding your dash to kind of keep your ice block going at people. This can allow you to go off screen and land your ultimate when enemies least expect it. However, you can combine this technique with other systems in the game, such as some powers like hover wings, health packs, bungee, rescue, and many other things that I probably haven't even thought of. This will allow you to go, get height, go even further off screen, etc. to land some crazy ultimates. You will mess this up many times when you're learning it, and you'll probably look like an idiot. I mean, I look like an idiot all the time. But knowing how to use your ultimate offensively and using different kinds of powers and dashes will get you those jaw-dropping engages that win you the fights. If you want to watch more Celeste gameplay, head over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RyanLemur, where I'll be playing some other characters a few times, but I'll definitely be playing some Celeste whenever I can.
Hello, I'm Synoid, and I've consistently been the rank 1 Elluna player for the past year, as well as winning multiple show matches, and most recently the Beast category in the Living La Viva Loca tournament in EU during the Steam Next Fest test. My one tip for Elluna would be to utilize your short dash better. If you jump at the end of your short dash, you will keep your momentum and go much further than you normally would. You can also do this off ledges, over the abyss, onto jump pads, or basically anything that puts air beneath your feet at the end of your dash, as this will let you keep your momentum and make Elluna into one of the most mobile characters in the game, both enhancing your fun and efficiency while playing the bunny. If you would like to see me stomp lobbies on Elluna, you can check me out on Synoid on both YouTube and Twitch.
Hi, I'm Wicca. I use she/her pronouns, and I'm a Bishop player previously competing at the top level in Overwatch. My big tip for Bishop is to max the level of your punch early and avoid taking your RMB grenade. In about 90% of games where you're building helm, dagger, or double helms, maxing punch increases your overall damage in a team fight, while also increasing your survivability, which greatly increases your overall potential and keeps you healthier during ability trade skirmishes. When in doubt, just punch it really hard.
What's up? My name's Adam Mark. I've been a top 20 legend player for a while, and I have over 1,000 games on Felix. The one big tip I want to give for Felix is that his secondary ability, Embry Bolt, actually has a hidden soft CC that isn't mentioned in the tooltip. The ability is a great tool for stopping engages or catching opponents trying to run away, as it lands, it kills all the player's momentum. It's kind of hard to land, at range especially, you gotta predict it, but once you master it, it's freaking OP. If you want to see more from me, you can catch me on AdamMarkSB on Twitch or just AdamMark on YouTube. Peace.
Hi, my name is Abador, and I've been playing Ghost for 3 years. I think the biggest thing beginner Ghost players need to get down is how to properly reduce the cooldown on his dash, and then keep momentum with it. If you jump right at the end of his short dash while still on the ground, you'll refund part of the cooldown and travel the same distance as your long dash. Using this properly, and combining it with his dash resetting passive gives you insane mobility in a fight.
This next tip is from Luke, who has made quite the big name for himself in pro play, especially on Hudson. So let's get to the tip. Hudson is really good in neutral play because he can buy so much space for his allies to threaten in neutral fights. You should be looking to protect your ally ranged characters by stepping forward to take space by using your barbed wire to prevent engages on them. At the end of the day, the longer you can prolong the fight as Hudson, the more damage you are going to do, and thus the more likely you are to win the fight.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Jack. I go by Jackalackin in-game, and I've been playing SUPERVIVE since April of this year. In my short time playing, I've climbed all the way to rank 16 and got my name into the pro scene as as a Shrike one-trick. I have an extensive background in FPS and have obtained top ranks in games such as Valorant and Overwatch alike. Now, it's a common misconception that Shrike is a broken character, and while she continues to dominate toddler elo, she hits a wall pretty fast as you start to climb the ranked ladder. And while I could rant for hours on why that is, Pez may take my family hostage if I talk too long. So, my one tip for Shrike is to really think before using your scouting ability. I've seen one too many players throw it out at even the slightest sign of enemy engagement. It is often overlooked that this ability applies a massive AoE anti-heal to any foe it passes over, so try holding it on for when the time is right. Let you or your teammates poke at the enemies from far away, and then when they're getting low, cast it mid-fight. This can bait out and negate enemy heals while giving your own team a chance to soft reset and turn a fight that is even into a secured victory. But that's all I got, so follow me on YouTube or Blue Sky or Twitter or something. I don't know. Take it away, Baz.
Yo, my dudes and dudettes. My name is Tom Kick and I'm about to tell you how to dunk better on Kingpin. One mistake I see a lot of new KP players do is that after they manage to hit a hook, they'll keep moving backwards or stand still when they try to dunk after the hook. My number one tip is that you should always try to move into the enemy so you're closer and have more room to dunk on and less space to move on if you need to turn left or right. This will help your hook dunk combo feel a lot easier to hit. Now, you can find my Twitch and YouTube under the name Tom_Kick. Hope you guys enjoy, keep dunking out there, and peace out.
This is how you can eat food safely as Myth. Normally, eating food makes you really weak. You can't really take any actions, you take bonus damage, and you're super slow. You can't do this in the middle of a fight without running away. But if you use Phase Walk, you can be inside of walls for roughly 3 seconds. See that blue bar over the top of your head? That's how long you can stay inside of walls for. But you don't have to just walk inside the walls. The duration is just long enough that you can eat food while inside a wall, and you'll get popped out right at the end of it. So because of this, you can eat food in the middle of a fight in relative safety. Myth is the squishiest hunter in the game, so you can die incredibly fast. But put this tip from Anion to good use so you can tell your Myth when she dies. As the best player on Oath in North America, here is my tip.
Oh, fuck, that guy's gone though. Right. Anyway, now we've got the more intelligent, more attractive, and just better Oath player. So let's get into it. So, hi guys. My name's Aiden. I'm a multi-tournament winner in SUPERVIVE and I'm one of the top players and I'm playing on Team Bomba. Best team. If I had to give you one tip for Oathbreaker, I would tell you about how his dash works and how to refund your dash cooldown with his shield. So, Oathbreaker's dash is a damaging ability. Typically you're going to want to dash through enemies to utilise the damage, but for a lot of hunters this would result in Little Timmy and his 3 friends just fucking you up. The great thing about Oath though is he's able to refund his dash cooldown through his shield. Whenever you're holding up the shield, you can parry damage or straight up tank the damage with the shield, and it's going to refund part of the cooldown. Now, don't get me wrong, you will still die if you jump into 4 people without a plan. So this tip is more so to allow you to go for those riskier plays and create openings for your team that you might not otherwise be able to. If you're interested in watching me at all, my Twitch is Aiden_BY. Anyways, I'll hand you back to the cheeseburger. Take it easy.
Hey guys, Venomous here, the rank 1 player in SUPERVIVE and self-proclaimed Shiv King with over 1500 games on Shiv alone. One big tip for Shiv revolves around the utility the dagger brings. It's not just an engage or disengage tool. Drop it near your team and scout ahead. Get info if there's players at the location you want to move to, or use it to poke down enemies and bait out cooldowns, then TP back safely after. If you want more Shiv tips and gameplay, check out my channel on YouTube, Venomous_Shiv, or watch live at Venomous on Twitch.
I'm Stevenator, and I'm a top 50 legend rank player and former Joule main. Now this probably comes as no surprise, but Joule is all about her dash. She has plenty of built-in ways to reset that dash as well, and it's both her biggest offensive and defensive tool. Don't be afraid to play a little bit from max range, looking to build up stacks or land an RMB to drop an orb, then go in. You can use your ult as an absolute last resort escape tool, but generally you don't want to dash in until you're fairly sure that you can get a reset and dash again. If you want more tips and educational content, you can find me on Twitch at Stevenator546 or on YouTube as just Stevenator.
Hey guys, I'm Chipset, I'm rank 1 in SUPERVIVE and multiple show match winner, and I'm here to give you my tip on Void. So my number 1 tip on Void would be about using your swap to play around wisps. So the most important thing with Void when using your swap is to try and not just use your swap for mobility, but to use it to get your allied wisps away from the enemy team and to take enemy wisps away from the enemy team. And also don't forget that you can swap death boxes as well, which can be useful when you're looking for a clutch death box res.
I'm going to be teaching you something about Zeph that I know a lot of people have been wanting to learn, and that's bunny hopping. It's the way that you can go from running around like this, which is pretty slow, to running around actually a whole lot faster and being able to traverse the map and keep up with your team without really having to use your dash. Now, if you see at the bottom right of your screen, it's going to tell you all the movement inputs you need. But realistically, all I'm doing is jumping and shooting at the same time, not charging too much, and then just allowing myself to really burst the momentum and allow my character to really go push himself further. Now, this is different than if I jump and then push myself. You see how I only get a little bit? Because then I'm not really pushing myself at all. The whole idea is that you're using the momentum of your M1 to burst yourself backwards and go even further, as you can see here. This is faster than just walking backwards. As you can see, that's, I mean, pretty fast, but not quite as fast as a B-hop. And it's not as fast as if you jump either. You really want to make sure you do this at the same time, and you're golden.
Hey guys, I'm Parya. I'm a well-known Jhin player. My tip for you today on Jhin is to bait people over Abyss. Abyss is where Jhin is the strongest. While over Abyss, you'll just have to press your execute button to do the flip one time, and you can hold on to the slam, the second part of the execute, until you touch the ground. This means that you can even continue to hold on to the slam while mantling. The slam is the quickest dunk in the game, assuming you've already done the flip. Jhin is also able to dash while slamming in mid-animation. Doing so will extend the slam and catch people off guard easily over Abyss. Playing for dunks over Abyss lets you turn fights easily. Another tech to utilize over Abyss is starting the slam after casting your RMB. If timed properly, your slam will hit instantly once the RMB connects. If an opponent gets hit by the RMB, they are guaranteed to be dunked. If you're interested in learning more about Jhin, feel free to tune in my Twitch at twitch.tv/ParyaTV.
And that finishes out our one tip guide for every character. Make sure to support all of the players that helped me out in making today's guide. But until next time, I've got to peace out and Paz out. I'll see you in the next one.